Hello there, my fellow holotable heroes, and welcome to day 2 of Conquest. How is everybody doing? So we did play through Sector 1 yesterday, so we'll just continue our journey for Sector 2. So that I don't forget, let me switch over to the game screen now. So sometimes it happens on these live streams, I keep talking and I'm not showing you the game yet, so I always try to remember to do that first. But while I was just going through the game, I'm like, where did the Galactic Challenge go? I guess it finished, right? So we have tomorrow Elam. Well, Elam is always gnarly, isn't it? Anyway, we'll deal with that tomorrow. Today it's all about Conquest. Let me see, balance been added. I'll just get our rewards and then we're gonna hit the Conquest. I just clear all of this off. Because nobody likes red dots showing on their screen, right? Am I right? Okay, let's see, Conquest. So let's see where we got left off yesterday in terms of global feats. Profits, I think that's just one battle with Maz, so that one too difficult. Evasion down, good progress. Evades, good progress. Obviously we'll have to do a few more clone battles, but yeah, we'll be fine, I think. And Sector 2, let's have a look at the feats that we have to complete here. Win with Captain Silvo Vane surviving. Inflict Daze 40 times. Shouldn't be too difficult, it's only 40 times, right? We have to win without losing any units only 10 times. Was this like before? 20 times maybe? I think so, so they kind of brought down the number only 10 times. And buff immunity 40 times, wow. Because initially from data mine, buff immunity was in Sector 1 and bonus turn was in Sector 2, but looks like a mix-up either on the Siege's part or data mine side. I don't know, but Sector 2 looks like, dare I say, very uneventful. It's gonna be this is gonna be, I guess, the real challenge in Sector 2, unless the final boss might be a challenge as well. We'll have to wait and see. Data discs, I'm not gonna waste time showing them on the screen because they are just underneath my camera right there. So as I'll be going through the sector, if I change discs, I'll be updating that live. So at least for those watching replay will know what discs I have for any of the battles that I'll be doing. And as normally with these live streams, the way I go about it is over here on my website, SWGOH for Life. There'll be a link in the description below if you haven't seen it yet. You can go ahead and check it out. We'll be just going through Sector 2 first. Just any teams I kind of jotted down, the initial ideas, test them out. If they work, great. If they don't work, we'll have to make some adjustments. That's it basically, and then once we get through all the Sector 2 feats done, we'll maybe look at some global feats if we still need to. So yeah, we'll just, I guess, kick off with Silvo Vane, because that really is the feat in this Sector 2. Everything else, like, is not really a feat, as it. You just kind of do it as you're playing along. But first, let's see who we have in the chat. We got Alpha Leader working my way through Sector 3. Oh, you're way ahead of me then, my friend. And we got Creep. Mass plus kicks makes it fairly easy to keep Silvo Vane alive, but it does depend on your Silvo Vane gear somewhat. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's see what we got here. Night Sisters, yikes. Alright. Pirates. So that's my Silvo and Vane. I do have Zetas on them, no Omicrons. I do have some mods on them, but not amazing. I could upgrade them, but I think this is the Carter Tech tier, right? Yes, I'm not gonna do that just yet. Because, well, I guess I can equip everything else but Kyro attack. Just a little bit boost their durability. I'll just do that. Yeah, I don't have a lot of Kyro attacks, so I'm gonna save them. I had loads of Kyro attack, but then all these marquees started hitting clones and pirates all at once. Because, you know, before, where we couldn't get units to Gear 13 before they were 7 stars, I was able to stockpile a lot of Kyro attacks because I didn't bother gearing anybody up until they were 7 stars, really. But because of the raid, obviously we had to do it a bit earlier, so I'm slowly recovering my stash of Kyro attacks. Kicks. His relic only 5 stars, so we'll have to wait and see, and then we need somebody else in here. We could bring a tank, but I guess we need a damage dealer. I'm thinking... I mean, Itano hits pretty hard, but probably SM33 will be better. Creep says, if you have enough gear, use Itano as your 5th for offense, otherwise Quiggled. Quiggled. Okay, but my Quiggled is 5-star also. I don't think it works well to use them against Plague, but worth a try, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Plague could be gnarly. That's true. I don't know, let's give this a shot. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. We gotta go after her first. Which one is the mass assist? This one. Hit him with some of that. Heal up. Oh, this guy's taunting. Well, that's not very good for survival fit, is it? I don't know what these guys do, to be honest. I'm just gonna mash buttons and hopefully we win. Down he goes. Oh, he's back. Alright, that's cool. It's hard to keep tank alive, isn't it? One sister down. Oh, come on, Daka, go away. Hold on. Let's try this again. Like, if I would have a better data this set, it might work. I think I will save the revive. Okay. No, just stay off. Okay, hold on. We gotta be careful, they have lots of stacks of E-core by now. Okay, hit him with that. Okay. That's fine. Okay. No, why is the guy taunting? Come on, so close, guys. You guys are so close. Sheesh, man. It's difficult to keep a tank alive at low gear, isn't it? Especially because I don't have fortified disc yet. But at least you got a revive, I guess. One free revive with Maz. Yeah, that was nice. Adam says, I haven't found Maz to be great so far. I just put him with a GL and get it. That's one way of doing it, I guess, using them with GL. Speaking of GLs, clones. I don't know if we can keep these guys alive. I'm having very tough enemies to deal with to start off, so they'll just get wrecked one day. Unfortunately, I don't know. Clones are not a good team to try this up against. I think not. Because they'll be gaining bonus turn meter. Unless we do Kenobi and we stop their bonus turn meter gains, but then they'll just get... I don't know, I just don't see how this is gonna work. Rey, yeah, but Rey can't keep dark side guys alive, right? That's the problem. We need to keep these two boys alive, and I don't have a proper set yet to allow me to do that. Because Hugs prevent bonus turn meter gains only if you have a full first order lineup. JML. I mean, we can try this again, I don't know. But we'll just get wrecked. Clones have AoEs, that's the problem, yeah. I think we're just gonna leave, we're just gonna not do this. And let's do one of the Daze lineups versus them. Actually, let's just spark Vane. Doesn't help that I have basically terrible data disk set as well. Alright, let's give this a shot. For the Daze, right? Lord Vader's got AoE Daze. Just gonna hit AoE auto, I guess. Although I'm not sure if how AI plays it. Now we can hit auto. Can we get some more normal Grievous? I mean, again, AoEs, right? I'll just get mowed down. So let's do then another Daze squad. Let's do Rex. We can do a dash, and we can do a nest. Okay, here we go. Get me some Daze, boys. That's it. Turn beater. Stun. Another round of Daze. Another round of Daze. And guess what? Another round of Daze. There we go. I think that's it from Daze. I don't think we'll get another one out. I'll try and stall as hard as I can, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see, is it something easy? Oh my gosh. I don't think I'll... I think I'll have to park Silvo Vane for now. until we get a more reasonable enemy. So we'll get back to it. Okay, we'll get back to Silvo Vane. So we did these couple of days squads. Okay, so we have the buff immunity. Fine, let's go ahead and do that. Scott says, what Zetas are necessary? I mean, in terms of Conquest, I don't think Zetas are really that crucial, but otherwise you will want all of them eventually, that's for sure. Adam says, if you have Zealous Ambition, Dash will nuke them. Unfortunately, I was not able to pick up yet Zealous Ambition, unfortunately. Also, I've got nothing that helps me the offense too much. I guess stacking Fervor could be useful. Oh boy. Alright, well, it's only Sector 2, so maybe we'll get better luck. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring up our Separatist for the buff immunity feat. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Alright, let's hop in the battle. Okay. Tank tech over there. They're gonna get a bunch of turns, but then we're gonna get a bunch of turns. There we go. I'll actually put weapon tech on B2 so he's taking more turns, I guess. Another AoE, more buff immunity. I'll just keep on coming, I guess. I might lose B1 though. I'm not sure. We'll see if we can keep going here. Sure. Put it in Grievous, I guess. Keep healing up. Let's put 7 Sister down. Sure, give me some of that. And we'll work on Grand Inquisitor next. There we go, perfect. And now we can start cleansing. Okay. Alright, we nearly got there with one battle, so yeah, B2 is your man. Well, your droid really for the buff immunity, isn't it? Creep says, haven't found slow ramp discs, so the guild alt is running 3 Zealous Ambitions. I mean, that's pretty good. The only downside with Zealous Ambition, obviously, it only boosts damage for your support and healers, but it's definitely better than what I've got. Is Daze hard with that many Zealous Ambitions? Well, I guess you could use a Bad Batch Echo, because his Daze does not deal any damage, so enemies will still stay alive. That's one option, I guess, to get Daze out. If you do are running Zealous Ambition. Had to use Lord Vader Night Sister, that's a good comp, yeah. And Gas for Daze, of course, yeah. Another Entrench, Stacking Fervor. I think I'll go with Stacking Fervor, right? I need something to boost my damage. So let's go ahead and add that to the list on the screen. Stacking Fervor. Okay, that should pop up on the screen now any moment. There we go, perfect. And let's see what's next. we got ourselves a bow. Albator says the two main discs I look for is 45 and weak spot. Yes, absolutely. Those should be on top of the list. I have imps. What does that mean? Imperial troopers are annoying to deal with, no? I think so. I don't think that Daze from Radis counts, if I recall, but we can try it out just to confirm, but I'm not sure it works, if I'm honest. Anyway, let's just knock out the buff immunity. Whoa, easy guys, easy. Alright, that's one way of getting a turn. Cool, they all got target lock, so they should not be able to attack. Then we can bring back our tank. Oh, let's go ahead and heal up. Holy crap, oh man. Ugh, these counterattacks are killing me. Sure. Target log. Thank you. Perfect. We got her down. That's good actually. Let's see if we can keep B1 alive. I'm not sure. He's down to 12 stacks. But let's hope that... Oh no, he's got more. Okay, that's cool. Oh man. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately they cleansed with the ability from Bo's leadership. That's how Conquest starts to look like when you have bad data disks, right? Sheesh, Django, man. What did they feed you over there? Oh, Grievous. Hey, we got a buff immunity down. So that's not bad, I guess. Hugsy, evening, Mr. B Dynasty. Hope all is well. Yeah, all is well. We are getting feats done, but I'm having a bit of a rough time now. I'm still missing the key discs, so I'm starting to have a bit of a rough time to trying to get stuff done that I want to get done. But if nothing else, we'll get our GLs out and we'll get through this. But for now, it's okay. At least I'm farming my feats, right? Alright. There we go. At least John Skywalker should ramp up offense with because of their clan loyalty buff, right? Should feed us a ton of offense. Yeah, and Daze is complete. Yeah, John Skywalker loves Mandalorian modifier, doesn't he? Okay, who's up next? Troopers. Oh, my troopers are annoying. Well, I'll just do another clone battle, I guess. I need it for the global feat anyway. And that's it. These are all the Sector 2 teams that you really need. Sector 2, not that interesting, I guess, from a content perspective. Let's hope that the boss battles will be a little bit more interesting. There we go. Crip says, I'll test Rogue One versus Troopers. When you say Rogue One, do you mean Admiral Raddus lead? Because I'm pretty sure we tried that way back and it didn't work. The Grievous boss was pretty easy. Okay, well, it might be easy, but at least it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, Sector 2 felt insanely straightforward. Yeah, you just have to kind of get through and win the battles, I guess. Sure, let's do some, I guess, dodging stuff, I don't know. Let's do a dodge squad, I guess, for the global dodge feat while we're at it. I'm just trying to remember who we had. Yeah, we had a Mace. Killer him back. I think that was the squad, right? Okay, 2 Yodas. Well, Yoda's not a Galactic Republic, right? The Hermit Yoda, so you don't get then the credit for the what is it? It's a global Galactic Republic feat. Okay, give me offense up. Give me some cooldown reset. And then... Okay. There we go, knock them out. Spread some buffs. Let's try knock out Visas out before she does a revive or something. Oh, so close, guys. Oh gosh, you guys were so close. This is starting to not look that great. There we go. Okay, that's better. Now we just gotta be careful. Starkiller, he's slowly... Let's just let him be, because he's counter-attacking, right? Okay. Keep hitting the shatter point. Okay, she's down. Let's get some buffs. We'll just keep going after Barris, and hopefully we can eat a starship from Starkiller. I guess, I don't know. Unless we can take him down. Okay, alright. There we go. Hugsy says, as someone who did Naboo raid a few times before Naboo came out, trying the old raids in the Conquest is quite fun. Oh yeah, I can imagine. end the raid before Naboo. Creep says Admiral Radis works. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, days went from 26 to 33. Okay. Alright, fair enough, that's good to know. We got Ante in the chat. Hello, hope you're having a good day. I am, my friend. Hope you are having a great day also. Alright, we'll just keep rolling, I guess. Yeah. I'm yet to find a victim for the other feats though, but we'll have to wait and see. Alright, fine, let's just get some buffs first, because these guys are gonna be very annoying one day. Alright, let's see if we can nuke them out. Good. Dispel that. Okay. More buffs. Always target Shatterpoint. Let's see if we can knock her out. Jahan is such an odd tank. What kind of tank that goes into stealth when you hit her? Just doesn't make sense, does it? Yo, Mission, chill, girl. Whoa, 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 we're about to lose Qui-Gon, it seems. Okay, let's go under stealth, so we don't get counterattacked by Big Z. Alright. Good. Scott says, got my Daze feed done, I also use GML for buff immunity. I don't know how I'm gonna keep these two pirates alive. It's a struggle for sure, but you know, it's always something we might have to come back at the end of Conquest where we have better discs and we can just probably farm them on the node here. Do some sort of Malak cheese or something. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. Ante says, I'd like to say thank you for your videos, helped me in so many ways on unlocking profundities and many other journeys and territory battles. Oh yeah, the profundity event is quite annoying, isn't it? Glad you got it done. How we looking here? 2 AoEs again, like, geez. Sheesh. Alright. What do I want to do here? Maybe try knock him out first. Whoa, whoa, chill. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's help out Qui-Gon. He's not looking too good. Yeah, let's see. We have to get out Sith Trooper first, I think. So let's go ahead and do that. Almost there. That should do it. Okay. Yeah. Definitely missing out on a fortified disc. Guys, this is only Sector 2, man. And I'm having a rough time without a proper disc set. If we don't get something better set up, Sector 3 is gonna be... not that enjoyable, let's just put it that way. Got through it, but we lost, unfortunately, Mace. Okay. Whatever, just this. Alright, so we are now at the mini boss, which is the Grand Inquisitor. Master of the Order Windu with Jedi Master Mace Windu and a full squad of pirates. Dark Pursuit. Okay, so just their standard modifier, no over prepared, so that's a good news. Now in terms of the squads we want to try here, I mean Master Mace Windu will just give that a shot, and then pirates, if you have Hondo, good for you, otherwise I'll try Maz and see if she can get it to work. Okay. So those are the teams we'll try out, so we'll just kick off first with a Vanguard squad. Why do you have Isla recommended? Just, you know, because she's a Jedi Vanguard. Because all this squad kind of relies on a full Jedi Vanguard squad. But to be honest, hey, you can use Jedi Master Luke, Kenobi. Please do. I just find it more fun to kind of do these kind of squads rather than just, you know, pick a GL and that's it. Who am I missing deep? Okay, here we go. Let's see how this battle will go. No over prepared, we get to go first. Alright, let's see if we can get Seven Sisters knocked out. Almost there. Down she goes. Good. Our next target is going to be Grand Inquisitor. I mean, luckily no Ninth Sister, right? So they don't have a tank, but let's see. Okay, sure. We have to deal now with the Foresight, unfortunately. Round of ability blocks. I think this should be fine, even with my terrible data disk set, because they are not over prepared. Okay. Down they get. Alright, I think we can hit auto. We should be good now. Lion says, hi guys, I'm at the end of Sector 3. Nice, you're way ahead of me. Just coached a player to have his teams for Sector 1 and Sector 2. Wow, that's really good. Very kind of you, helping out other players. There we go. But Sector 2, aside from, I guess, Vane and Silvo, Feat, everything else is kind of straightforward. I guess the upside, if it's only 5 key cards, so it's something you struggle with. Maybe that's one to skip, potentially, I would say. Oh, did my music run out already? Alright, let's do another one then. Hold on. I have to sort out my playlist. I have some new music now. I just didn't have a chance yet to sort out playlists and everything. So bear with me. Let's go with this one. Open. Crip says, Coach, incorporating is the best part of the game. I used to love the 50 shards of camp streaming every month. Oh yeah, that was good, wasn't it? That was fun. Alright. This, oh no, hold on, we have more teams to do this here. Pirates. Let's see, pirates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know. Here we go, let's try this out. Okay. Alright. Okay. So what does this do? Mass Steel Stealth. Resets duration, grants all stealth. If all areas are pirates, then they start to the battle. Inflict enemies with 3 stacks of expose. What this one does? Dispel all debuffs. Yeah, we need a dispel, guys. Let's go. Let's see if we can knock out Seven Sister. That was a nice hit actually. Let's keep him on lockdown actually. Under stealth we go. Do some of that, whatever that does. Oh, everybody's under stealth. Well, that's not very helpful, is it? Yeah, just get her out. Good. And then let's go after 8th brother, I guess, who's their main damage dealer. Sure, give me an AoE. We can stun him, I guess. Alright, let's get those buffs off you. Okay. There we go. Woohoo! Hondo ramping up here. Do some of that. Alright. And Mace getting it done. If nothing else, she's great in Conquest. There we go. Scott says, where you think the Stranger's going team-wise? Stranger's supposed to take over from Pulp and Mara. Take care of Starkiller, I guess. At least that's Siege's intention, but you know, once we get him in our hands, who knows where he's gonna end up, but that's what he was built for the Starkiller lineup. Sheepdog says the final boss is weak. Okay, that's good to know. Lion says, yeah, I was surprised it was so weak and only cost 15. Prevents counters when everybody's under stealth. Sheepdog says, I'm farming the win Feats on the boss nodes 4 battles for the cost of 3. Yep. Creep says, Beat, is your Hondo Relic 9? He is, yes. Because I'm doing the Hondo farm now, right? That's what I'm doing now, so... Hondo is needed somewhere. Where is he? At Relic 9. Yeah, Hondo Naka, Relic 9. That's why I have him at Relic 9. It's not by choice, it's because, you know, we need to. Lion says, save, anticipate your stamina for teams you will use in Sector 3. I mean, you know, I don't think stamina should be too much of a problem, because I'm only doing Sector 2 today. Lee says Stranger is going to replace Pulp for Starkiller. That means he's going to be a Seer Lifter. No, because Stranger is not an unaligned Force user, he's a Sith. And right, the Seer Malachus, they need like a full unaligned Force user squad. That's why Stranger is replacing Pulps, because Pulp is a Sith. Lion says, general advice, if you go fast and when you reach the end of sector... Oh yeah, that's for sure. Like, a rule of thumb for me, whenever a character reaches stamina 60%, I just stop using them. Yeah. Yeah, Stranger's a Sith, yeah. Alright, discs, what do we have? Oh, we got ourselves a weak spot. And another weak spot. Suddenly, it's like, ooh, I'm spoiled for choice, suddenly. Bad Batch. Bad Batch. Bad Batch. Not over-prepared Bad Batch. I'm thinking. Maybe after we get weak spot, we'll get back to Bad Batch actually. For the Silvo and Vane feed. Maybe, I don't know. I guess having a tank is kind of pointless here because we need to blitz them down, right? So maybe first order officer then. And then let's see. I don't know how this is gonna work. We'll have to try. Will we have enough firepower to blitz them down? There we go. And a 1. And a 2. And a 3. Okay, that's one way of doing it. If you get bad batch, Kylo can wipe them off the map. Lee says nice mechanic would be to click a disc to appear later. Potentially yes. I mean the whole disc thing could use some work for sure. Alright, finally! Let's see if this will help us out a little bit. Okay, here we go. Oh, Piet. Huh. I'm thinking. Exo says, there was no seat for a millennia before Pulp. No? Wasn't like Plagueis his mentor. Creep says, after weak spot would be better. Yes, hope so. Line, for Silvo Vane I use JMK, Kenobi, Cat and Kylo. Yeah, that's one way of doing it, I guess. Don't get me started on this UI. Yeah, I know. Especially in here, you're like, what is this? What is this disc? Okay. I'm thinking here. I am thinking here. So how does this work again? Does it only work if everybody's Inquisitors? Inquisitor allies gain health protection. Okay, here we go. Whenever a purge is dispelled. No. Alright, you know what? Because I'm thinking if we can get a purge out and just wipe them off. Oh, so the 6 stack is on General. Okay, okay. Well, that's not gonna help us, right? Because we need a bonus turn from Grand Inquisitor to wipe them out. That's the thing, right? Because these guys are over prepared, so they will run circles around us, and these guys as well. Only one AoE though. But yeah, I don't. Or let's give this. I don't know. I'm thinking, hold on. I'm getting some ideas right now. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Something's coming right now. Hold on. I don't know, let's try. So we make Malak taunt. And then everybody get feared constantly. Okay, here we go. Yeah, weak spot helping us out with the damage. That's nice. Okay. So as long... now they don't have AoEs, so Malak should be able to hopefully keep them under control. Okay. Good. Okay. There we go. Let's dance. Ah. There we go. Alright, you can get something to work, I guess. If you find the right enemy. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Malak thing. Yeah. No. We've used this for the past couple of conquests. If you got entrenched, Malak will taunt with the bonus protection. So it kind of... we used to rely on voluntary vanguard, but now if you got entrenched, you can actually force taunt Malak, yeah. So it's quite a nice trick for a lot of things, actually. Especially if you got lower gear characters and such. Alright, let's get ourselves 5 shards of the Stranger. Do any of the... Vane does taunts, doesn't he? Somehow, I don't know how, but... yeah. Yeah, Entrenched gives bonus protection to everybody, right? And then, luckily, bonus protection counts as protection, so then Malak taunts, yeah. It's a bit of a funny situation, but hey, it works. This is maybe pushing it, but let's give this a shot. This is probably pushing my luck, but let's try. Now that we got a weak spot, I wonder if this will be enough actually. Just Candace and Maul. Yeah, it's enough. Nice. So if you got a weak spot, that's another way of doing Captain Silvo Vane, I guess. See, once you get a weak spot, you know, suddenly you can do a lot more crazy stuff. Ewoks. Ewoks are annoying, to be honest. Sure, give me another, I guess, Galactic Republic thingy. With some foresight. It's too many galactic. Okay, I want you back and Yoda. Where Yoda at? There it is. My Maul is not that hot, sadly. I mean, it's not really Maul, it's weak spot disc that ramps up the damage. Hold on. Why is everybody stunned? I'll just get him out. Let's go ahead, cleanse the team. Spread some foresight. There we go, nice dodge there. Oh, yeah, I think I'm just gonna hit auto, to be honest. Rope says, I know, but with lower base offense it needs to a lot more ramping. Mine is not even gear 12. Oh, okay, yeah. That's true. If Maul is under geared, it's not gonna work, yeah. Buffalo, wait, how does weak spot help Vane and Silver survive? It doesn't help them survive, it helps to ramp up offense so you can take out the enemy before they take out Silver and Vane. They won't die if opponents never take a turn, that's it. I mean, I'm having a rough go in terms of the enemies though. These are some tough enemies we have to deal with. No easy ones. Apart from a Bad Batch squad. Let's see. I need evasion down, so... Can't see, let's get through this. Oh, yep. Okay, let's get a Wookiee for the assist.
My goodness. My goodness, your skills are quite incredible.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Creep says, since weak spot ramps, Zealous Ambition is even better for turn 1 kills. Yes, it is. Especially if you got 3 stacked. Definitely. Like if you have a Zealous Ambition data disk, like Bad Batch are slow, you could just go in with Veers, Piet, Gideon, and Silvo and Vane, and you just turn meter train these guys, because they're gonna. Gideon should be able to outrun here in Sector 2 still. Bad Batch, I think. Alright. Alpha Leader says the Sector 4 mini-boss is Stranger, Kylo, Visa, Starkiller, Barris, so this could give us an idea of what his team may look. Yeah, CG did say that the team they look for, yeah, Stranger, Visa, Starkiller, can't remember who they mentioned, and then a 5th member unannounced. So I guess whichever the next unit will be, it's gonna be a dark side unaligned Force user to replace Mara. So, could be somebody from the Acolyte show. Maybe the girl, right? Well, one of the girls, because we had two. The twins, one of the twins. Barris was also... okay, fair enough. So I guess Kylo is a placeholder in that team then. And probably it's gonna be somebody with a fracture. Because Stranger has something in his kit about enemies that have fractured, but... Nobody in that team fractures yet, so the new unit will have fracture probably. Oh, here we go. Sure, just let's keep mowing these guys down. There we go. Knock you out, and just hit auto this point. Zakas Among Us. Is he? Was Zakas' kit announced yet or not? I don't think I've seen it. Unless there was something just posted. No, haven't seen anything yet. Okay, here we go. Discs. Okay, well, I got a weak spot. Only thing missing is fortified, I guess. So I don't know. I won't use any of these, to be honest. It doesn't even matter what I choose. Sure, give me a purple one because it's purple. Oh, Zakas. Yeah, no. Zakas is coming next week, right? On Tuesday, maybe? Usually they release on Tuesdays, don't they? At least purple is a nice color, that is correct. Yeah, Zakas is coming next week for sure, I think. Because usually marquees are like 2 weeks apart, aren't they? But we don't know any details about him yet. Is it usually... When do they do kit reveals? Like on Thursdays, Fridays or something? So we should find out this week about his kit and then he's probably released next week. Another bounty hunter squad, oh boy. Voxin says, I can't wait for another fleet node farm to drop tomorrow. Well, I guess it depends what you're farming on those nodes, I guess.
Very well, no time for your dear.
Zakas replacing for a Starkiller team, but he was a bounty hunter. Right? I'm pretty sure Zakas is supposed to be in a bounty hunter squad with Forlom, no? At least that was my impression. Zakas and Forlom is gonna be a duo. Oh, so like Bane and a Sith, right? They're gonna be undermanning everything. Which pilot is this? Is that the one with the AoE or the one without the AoE? Okay, let's see. Let's see if we are fast enough to do another one of these. Okay. Oh, okay. Fair enough. These last few nodes. Because apart from Vane and Silvo, which obviously is difficult to do, let's see. Almost done with this one. Okay, let's work on evasion. Let's try and knock out evasion, I guess. Alright, let's do this then. See if we can get a few dodges with the Maul lead. Maul, where are you at, buddy? Where are you at? or I guess, I don't know. Sure. Okay. I'm sure this guy's got it. Let's see Toto. See what's happening in the chat. Leon says almost done with Ithano, so if they drop another farm, the fleet sector would be great. I'm actually farming 2 pirates on the fleet node, so fleet node would not be that great for me personally. I think I'm farming Brutus and Quigglet on fleet node. There we go. Also, even if Zuckuss is a bounty hunter, isn't Sabine the second only ever genuine Mandalorian? Roby says, oh darn, I haven't done any dark side clone battles yet. Which are the best characters that could solo a battle? Richard says, hey Bit, how's Sector 2 going? It's going okay. Finally got weak spots, so things started to move along. Alright, here we go. See if we can finish the global evasion feat as well at this point. Just give me a mass attack over here. Okay, we got a couple of dodges. Big hit. Not quite. I'm not sure I'll be able to win this though. I guess we gotta link these folks. I don't know, although with Sifetran not in the lead, linking isn't really helping us a whole lot. Man, Candace is gonna wreck me. Come on guys, where's my damage? There we go. Now we're talking. I'm supposed to be dodging, not you, Mission. Oh man, Candace. Oof. Alright, let's finish off Candace for good. Alright, barely made it out with everybody alive. Sabine being the second Force-sensitive Mandalorian. Was there ever a first Force-sensitive Mandalorian? Okay, here we go. What was the Sith Squad for? Oh, for the evasion. Darth Maul lead, right? For the global evasion feat. Wherever it is. This one there. There we go. Okay. I guess we can do a couple more clone battles. And that should get us to the final boss. Oh man, this is... okay. There we go. This shouldn't take long because of the weak spot and all the debuffs we dish out. Guys, I said that this should not take long. And we are 15 seconds in. And this is not over yet. There we go. Alright, 25 seconds, not too bad. Alright. Lion says, for 200 evades I do Rey, Jedi Training, What Armor versus Mon Mothma node. Alright, what'd you put Tank Tech over on Rey Jedi Training? She's constantly dodging. Sure, just I guess. Gonna hit auto on this one. I think they should be able to get through it. Roby says there should be a quality life update for managing discs. Oh yeah, for sure. There should be a lot of quality of life updates. Yeah, just like playing King Arthur Legends Rise, like casually, not very engaging, because you know SWGOH is basically a full-time job, right? There's a lot of small things that you have in that game that you go like, man, I wish SWGOH would have that in. So I'm almost thinking of maybe making a video at some point. Things like I wish SWGOH would have. I enjoy Sector 4, it's fun. Yeah, Sector 2 has been a bit dull, to be honest, because very quickly you knock out the free feats and then you're just like, well, what can I do about Silvo Vane? Which, if they're low gear, not a whole lot. And here we are at our next boss. It might be a 3-hour video. Oh, Sector 4 might be a 3-hour video. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, the other one. The things that SWGOH could have. Oh yeah, that should be a whole, probably might have to make it a series actually, not do a one video yet. So for the final boss we have General Grievous, B2 and Magna Guard. But this is the raid version, right? The tank raid phase 1, I think. Win using only Kylo Ren. Win using Darth Vader, Wampa, Thrawn, BB-8 and Luke. No modifiers. Okay, so let's try and do the Kylo first, see how difficult this will be. Okay. Obviously I do have Zeta on his unique. I'm not sure how much... No, special, sorry. Not sure how much difference will it make, but I know in the raid, right, we needed that. Because he recovers protection constantly with his special attack. As you can see, just some random mods, nothing too crazy. Let's go in. And see what happens. Okay, somebody crash landed, looks like. Oh, was the Kylo doing the crash landing? There we go. I'll enjoy crushing you. Okay, good for you. Okay. Okay. Okay, he is fast, we'll give him that. I think one more hit. And that should take him out, right? Or not? Oh, do we have to take everybody else out now? Oh, there we go. Could probably even auto this, to be honest. That's it, Grievous. Go get your tank, and I'll see you in the next phase. Oh! What? Are we fighting a tank as well? No, we're not. Alright, here we go. Alright, cool. We got Kylo down. And then the other one was the Vader lineup, wasn't it? We were fooling around too much. I have to go into 100 to refresh. Fine. Okay, here we go. And we got a Vader. Wampa. Then we do a Throne. BB. And finally, Luke. Alright, let's go. Okay, let's do the wiggle. I don't remember, is there anything particular we did with this squad or not, but do we... I don't remember how this squad works, to be honest. Do we just fracture him? I really don't remember, sorry guys. But I don't think you have to remember. You just go and smash folks. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I guess Rancor felt a bit more challenging than this one, right? We had to remod our look for tenacity. But this one was definitely a bit more straightforward. Alright, what do we have on the final node? Yeah, nothing too crazy. So I just have to come back here, do a few more battles with Silvo Vane. If I need those 5 key cards in the end, I'll have to see. Probably do versus these nodes, versus this one probably. Yeah. Okay, so how we're doing versus in terms of global feats today? We did complete couple, which is nice. We did both evasion ones, right? So that was nice. Clones, Galactic Republic halfway there. Yeah, should be straightforward, I think. Although we might... I want to start doing booming voice, maybe now that I do have it. I don't know. Maybe just when I'm farming crons, I'll do that. And for tomorrow, let's have a preview of what's waiting for us tomorrow. Okay, give me defensive formation, I guess. Some extra protection recovery, I'll take it. Let me just update the screen for tomorrow with the discs. There we go. I'll just get this locked in. And for tomorrow, disarm. Disarm. Oh, we had this already for the past couple of conquests, don't we? Okay. SM33. I guess that should be more easy to do, right? Because we'll have him at 7 stars and geared up. Blind, again, not too difficult. And then clone troopers. Okay, so tomorrow at least should be at least more things to try out than today. But again, shouldn't be too complicated, it looks like. Alright, let's see what's happening in the chat before we finish the stream. Roby says, I did all my 100 refreshes for today. Oh, nice. I think it was to stack as many dots as possible, but Vader is better now. Well, high relic as well, right? More relics. I don't think we even had Gear 13 way back then anyways, so... yeah, I checked my discs, I always do. Lion says, I struggled with blind, got only half on one pass. What team did you try for blind? Because there are really kind of two teams for blind. I normally kind of do, obviously one is Rebels. And you've got 3PO and Chewie, right? He's got a blind. Oh, Jabba. Yeah, I do Jabba as well. Just do auto basic with Jabba. I used Balin on Darth Vader node, yeah. Also, Quigold got blind now as well, right? So we do have more units with blind. Saw Gerrera, that's it. Yeah, he got a blind as well. So we'll be trying out a few things tomorrow. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining today for another live stream of Conquest. We did Sector 2 today, so obviously tomorrow is Wednesday, which means Sector 3. Hopefully I'll see you then. Otherwise, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.